my conclusion is that she was put in the river here on the 25th.
But no legal right to stop the search.
Well, I don't see how they can. They can't. No. No, it's none of their business. They're not looking.
What does it say to you when we are at such polar opposites of what's going on with this case? You believing she's dead, and now you've got the parents out here.
Well, no. I don't believe she's dead. We know she's dead.
That's what I mean. And then you've
she's
got the
dead.
parents
The child
out
is
here
dead. The parents are out here because it's convenient for Cindy to blow off steam out here. That's all. You know, George isn't a problem. George is a good guy. It's a situation that, Cindy's concocted in her own mind, and she's carrying it over to George. She doesn't want to accept what the labs at the Tennessee has said and what the FBI has said. I'm old-fashioned. I believe the FBI labs, and I believe the Tennessee labs.
Do you think she has a genuine concern that someone other than herself is hosting a memorial for her daughter?
Not at all. Not at all. No. Not at all.
You think it's something else?
That's Cindy. That's a Cindyism. That's Cindy. That's all.
So how's this memorial service going to go tomorrow?
Nothing. Just people will show up. I'm going to say a prayer. Richard Grund will say a prayer, and anybody else will step forward and say a prayer. That's fine too.
Do you think in her mind that I'm just going to throw this out here as a possibility that it's making her look bad, that they haven't done anything like that, almost like they're not respecting her memory, but you're doing.
Listen, if you can tell me what's in Cindy's mind, you can win the prize. I haven't got a clue what she's thinking or why she even bothered to come out here. She knows exactly who I am and what I'm about. So her coming out here and blowing off steam isn't going to get anything done. Her putting me on the phone to Mark Najami's not going to convince me that I haven't jumped to a conclusion. Yeah, I've jumped to a conclusion. The child's in there.
But George walked over to you. Tell us what he said.
No, George and me get along fine. He says I'm putting him in a bad position with his family. I said, well, I care about you, George. I don't really care about your family, which is down to, a couple of people that are putting him in a bad situation, I believe. If he wants to be the stalking horse for them, I can't. No, I don't defend people that I believe are wrong. I believe they're wrong. The child is dead, and something has to be done. And sure, if nobody else wants to do it, then I will do it. And if I host a memorial service tomorrow and Richard Grund cooperates with me, I believe that's the thing to do. And it's a far better place for her to meet God in this pond than it is in the garbage heap.
How much longer do you plan on being out here with your divers?
They'll finish and then we'll leave. There's not that much to search. Maybe 18 feet offshore, down to that clump of trees down there.
So you're expected to be done today?
Oh, we'll be done today.
What does it say to you if nothing is found out here? I know it was going to be a long shot anyway.
Well, it's a long shot. I mean, it's not like it's like the DNA paternity test. The odds are 4 billion to 1. These are probably 1,000 to 1. That the bottom's pretty murky. It's deep with mud, and we knew it was a long shot. But if you don't take it, you'll always wonder, should I have done it? I know one thing for sure: there was a cross hanging on that tree that's made out of the same beads that are in Casey's house. Casey's home.
Who was it who found that cross again right now?
There's 2 people that have found it. There's a young lady by the name of Ann, and the other young lady was Lisa that came here with AquaSearch. They found it back on August the 27th, I believe. They both took pictures.
Where the cross went?
No, I do not know, but yesterday one of the divers that's in the water right now, actually picked up one of the beads that was on the ground where obviously the cross had left, but the bead was there. And it's definitely a bead that is in Casey's home, because when Tracy was living with her, she used to do beadwork and stuff like that. And the night before we came out here, Saturday night, I asked Tracy to design the bead for me because I wanted to make sure that I knew that when we came out here when they found the bead. Now, as far as Cindy, Cindy's answer to something like that is, well, she lived in the house for 10 days. How do I know she didn't take something out of the house? Yeah, I mean, Cindy's always got some flim-flam excuse for everything that comes up in her life.
Where is the bead? Is the bead around here somewhere?
Rob's got it.
Can we get a shot of it?
Yeah. Rob.
Rob, did you have it?
No, he didn't give it to me. He's lying to you.